Hello Usi Gang, my name is Usone Kaku and I run this channel Usone Precious where I make videos on natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle. So if that is the sort of thing that you are into, then this is the channel to subscribe to. So in this video, I'll be showing you my updated wash hour routine, and this is going to be an update from the last one I posted last year. I'm just going to be showing you some things I do differently now that give me better functioning sets during the week. As a disclaimer, I am no hair care or hairstyling expert. I am just here to show you all what I do during my wash day. Alright, let's get started, shall we? So here you see me wetting my hair thoroughly. And this is the step that I make sure to do before I add shampoo to my hair. I want to get my hair as wet as it possibly can, given that it has product that's, built up on it from the previous week. I try to get it as wet as I can before shampooing, and then once I shampoo, that's when it gets really, really wet. But yeah, I take my time with wetting, and typically on my wash days, I actually listen to music, and I kind of judge when to move on to my shampoo step after like maybe 1.5 songs, maybe 2, typically 1.5, before I move on to the shampoo. So that's about like, I'll say maybe 5.5 minutes. I try to make sure that, all parts have touched water for a decent time. So as you can see, my detangling actually starts from this wetting my hair step, and it actually continues all throughout my wash day. Doing this throughout my wash hour gives my hair some really nice elongation, and it makes it easier for me to get water to get to the inside of my hair. So I'm going to go in with my Olaplex No. 4 shampoo. It's the shampoo I use almost every week. I think the best part of my wash day has to be the shampoo. It's just hitting that scalp area and just scrub a dubbing on it. And then the way that the shampoo just cleans your hair and your hair is just refreshed. Jesus, you can't beat it, okay? You can't beat it. Anyway, I am detangling with my shampoo now. I like to work in sections on this part. I'll detangle one side of my head, finger detangle, and then I'll finger detangle the other side, and I'll finger detangle my back. I'm sure by now you have noticed that I am wearing gloves in this video, and you might be wondering, why is she wearing gloves? Well, when you have nails as weak as mine that like to chip at any time water, wants to coat it, or just chip just because it just wants to be that way, yeah, gloves are your best friend during wash hour. And my suggestion is vinyl gloves because that's what I have experience with, and they're the gloves I like compared to the other thicker gloves I've tried. Pardon this interruption for the texture shot. I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see it. Yes, curls. I am using AG Boost for my conditioning step. It's not a necessity, but I like to work in halves here. So I typically apply my conditioner to one half and then conditioner to the other half. I turn the shower back on to dilute the conditioner. Yeah, my eyes are going to be closed for this part. I was blinding myself trying to make sure y'all could see me detangle. Anyway, yes, I am detangling, even though with the finger detangling I was doing before, I was getting some shed hairs out. You all know, if you've watched one of my recent videos, you would know that I don't do the only finger detangling gang. I don't subscribe to that. That's not me. We not hand in hand. We use a detangling brush over here, me and my hair. And yes, using a brush is safe on fine hair. Now it's time for styling, and my styler of choice is going to be the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator, and this time I will be using another gel on top of that. But usually I will say that these days I have been sticking to doing one gel wash and goes with just the Uncle Funky's, and though I won't be showing you how I do it this time, I will have another video where I will show you my one product wash and go. So I'm probably a little atypical in doing this, but when I style, I work in sections. So here what you're seeing me is, instead of wetting my whole head at once, I will wet a section, then immediately apply gel on it, because one, I'm not trying to let any type of water escape as I'm styling, so I like to put the water in a part and immediately capture it with the gel. We don't give no chances for escape out here. And when I apply the gel, you will see that I like to turn my shower on and off, not really off, but very low throughout my washing process, actually, not even just when I style, because look, bills are expensive. And my shower does not stay hot for long. So we're going to keep all that hot water, and we're going to save this money. Now, I am not the best styler, and sometimes I still have styling challenges myself, but this is just how I've kind of developed my own way of styling throughout my wash and go journey that just seems to work for me in my mind when I do my hair myself. And yeah, as you can see, as I'm applying the gel, I'm making sure to break my hair apart and make sure that product is getting through to all of my hair, not just the outside of my sections, because sometimes I've had a bad tendency to, not touch my roots enough, not get to some parts of my hair, and those parts end up being puffier than other parts. Yeah, I have styling challenges like that, but I try and make sure to get through to the insides. And typically with my cut now, I work in 3 sections, and the amount of product I use just depends on the section. I tend to use more product in my bang area, where I usually have more hair, than in my back area and my shorter, or I don't know what to call that side, but the other side that's not the banged area. I tend to use less product there than I do in my bang area. I probably use like 2 to 3 pumps on my bang area, probably 3 because I've tend to like bigger bangs on me now these days. And then probably like 2 pumps on my side and 2 pumps on my back. After applying my gel, I turn my shower on low and I dip each section in the water, just for a little bit. Now, if you go back to my old styling video, you'll notice that most things seem to be very similar, but there are some things that I changed. One is the amount of times I kept dipping my head in the water in my previous video. It just ended up being too much, and I realized that I didn't really need to keep dipping my head in the water like that. I just only needed one little small dip that you saw there. And then 2, whenever I turn the water pressure back on midway through adding gel, I put the pressure on high because I noticed that it adds elongation to my hair as I style. And then right before stepping out of the shower, I add 1 more pump of gel to mostly the top of my head to make up for any gel that the water might have rinsed out. I don't know about you, but it's these curls for me. That's right, get into these curls.
Okay, we are here.
Hey, I'm here assisting today.
Everybody say welcome to Elaine. This is
how
my
lucky
stylist.
is this Elaine to like have a stylist in her bathroom?
I mean, you know,
yeah.
some may say it's luck, some may say it's just how life goes, you know. But yeah, no, for real, for those of you who don't know, I'm always saying for those of you who don't know. Do you notice that when people sound like, for those who don't know?
For those of you who don't know, it's just letting you know that you should know this. If you don't, what are you
like,
doing?
get with the program, okay? You late, boo. Anyway, but yes, Elaine, on top of being my stylist, she's my actual friend. So, you know, she's visiting me for, yes. You know how you have the friends with benefits? She's my friends with privilege. No, but we're like actual friends back from college and everything. She's like one of my best friends. So,
yeah. I mean, Usoni's gonna be my wedding. That's how close we are. So. Oh my god.
But yes, so she's visiting me for the weekend, and you know, she so happened to come on the weekend that I was, you know, gonna do this wash day video. And look, y'all, I did not force her to be in this video.
No,
okay?
I volunteered as tribute. I did.
You hear it from her herself, okay? So don't say nothing in the comments about me forcing her to do work. She doing work 24/7 and blah 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 blah. I don't want to hear it.
I'm so obsessed with doing hair or like hair related things that doesn't feel like me working. So yeah.
Okay, so we can get on with the program. Now we can like do the voiceover part because this whole video is gonna be a voiceover except for that part. Yeah.
So Elaine is my special guest for part 2 of styling. I am using I Create Hold by Innocence, and what's happening here is I'm showing Elaine how I typically do my hair, and if she sees any styling improvements that I could make, she points them out to me. So how I typically apply topper gels is again in sections, the same sections that I applied my base gel in. And y'all, I just like working in sections because it just makes it easier for me to make sure that everything in my hair is saturated. That's why I do sections so much. But yes, I apply it to all sections of my head before I continue on with whatever method I choose to style with that day. So it could be raking, smoothing again, or separating. So for styling this time around, I did some smoothing. Actually, I did mostly smoothing, and then there was a little separation that went on. And there wasn't as much separation that had to be done because Elaine had noticed that my hair was already separating on its own when I applied the gel. So yeah, we mostly smoothed it, and then what you're seeing here is one big problem that I have that I actually mentioned not too long ago in this video. But I have a problem sometimes with getting to all of my hair, especially the hair in my roots. And I've been working actually on this ever since Elaine visited me this day, and I think I would say I've gotten much better on doing that. So yeah, she's pointed out in this video that I need to work on getting gel all the way into my roots and all of my hair.
Just use your palm. Don't do anything else to it. So Usone has a problem with overworking the hair. Like this section looks good and she continues to go over it because she's overthinking the whole thing. So don't be like that. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're at the back. Do not touch this or this again.
Okay.
That's perfect. Okay.
Because he already know me.
I know.
So what am I gonna do? Because like I can't see nothing. Am I just like?
So you're gonna go like first smooth it like this.
Okay.
And then get the bottom. So it's top and bottom.
Top.
That's weird.
Elaine here was telling me I was pretty much done with my hair at this point. That's what you're seeing. We're just finishing up my back and we're going to sit under the dryer. And because I know that someone's going to ask me about this, those patches you see in the back, those aren't bald spots. My back is just very sparse in density and contains my finest hair strands. And so I have places where there are super fine strands of hair back there, that it just makes it seem like I have bald spots when I really don't.
Just like, yay! Oh, dang, we didn't even hit an hour and 30. It doesn't take me more than an hour and 30. Usually it's been taking me less time these days. I think I've gotten used to styling, but I thought like it was looking like this video was about to be almost 2 hours. When I was in the shower trying to like think about, oh my god, my floor is getting wet and then I'd be complaining, you know. Okay, so I'm about to sit under the dryer. I'm gonna sit under this dryer.
So when it comes to drying, I don't typically sit under the dryer for that long. Typically, the max amount of time I spend under it is 20 minutes. I mean, of course, it can vary depending on what gel combos I decide to use that day. But the goal is to get my hair almost dry so that I can let my hair air dry for the rest of the day afterwards. Since getting a Dyson, I've added an extra step to my drying routine, as you can see here. After sitting under the hood, I use the diffuser attachment to further dry any damp spots. Then I remove it and use the dryer to blow my hair around. Now you may be wondering, why is this necessary? Well, it's not necessary, but I do it because I noticed that after sitting under the hood, my hair dries shrunken. But using the Dyson, for some reason, it brings some of that elongation back that I would really like to see in my hair after doing it. I'm sorry, but can we just appreciate the fact that this cut is shaping? Can we just take a moment to just appreciate how just all throughout the process, whatever my hair is doing, my hair just, it just bees itself and the shape just be shaping. Can we just take a moment to just appreciate that? My hair was dry at that point, but unfortunately, I didn't get footage of my finished results that day. But here's pictures from a different day when I used this exact same gel combination. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!